Hi everybody, I'm Bill Sanders and this is Watch Art Sci, the art and science of watch collection. Today what I wanted to do was to take a look at how one watch organization has far more impact than most people realize. The organization behind the watch they're going to take a look at is called the Sandoz Family Foundation Watchmaking Center. Now, the Sandoz family goes way back in Swiss history. In fact, Jacques Droz married Marianne Sandoz back, I think, in 1781 or something like that. So it's the Sandoz family is well established in the watch industry. Now, they're also in a lot of other businesses too, and this is just a small part of what they do. But the important thing about it is that they're made up of several subsections that make watches not only for their what we might call their own brand, Parmigiani, but also for several others, and they do it with very high quality. There's we can take a look at these different elements. The main element of the watchmaking center is Parmigiani, that started in 1996 with Michel Parmigiani. The next one is Autocalpa, 2000, Les Artisans Boutiers in 2000, Elwin in 2001, Vauchur Manufacture in 2003, and finally Quadronet Abdilag is in 2005. So what I'm going to do is take a quick look at each one of these just to give you an idea and help you understand a lot more, because the parts and the movements are not only for Parmigiani, but you'll find them elsewhere. Okay, the first one that we're going to take a look at quickly is the Quadrants et Abbilat. And what they do is they make really good dials. The dial on your watch is an important piece. In fact, that's most of what people see. Second of all is an outfit called Lab for Les Artisans Boutiers. And this was the picture I got there of some guy working away on a case, and they have this particular group, Les Artisans Boutiers, they were well established when they were purchased in May of 2000 by the Sandoz Family Foundation. The next one is one you may have heard of, is Vauchur Manufacture Fleurier, which is often referred to as, you'll see the movements referenced as VMF for Vauchur Manufacture Fleurier. They make a whole lot of different movements, and they're generally considered one of the higher end movements. The prices of these are roughly between to 100 and 1,000% higher than your typical kind of inexpensive watch movement. These are very good movements, and you'll find them a lot of places. A lot of places you don't know they're Vauchurs, but they are. This other one is a very interesting one. I was looking at this new Chopek that came out. It's called the movement for it was called the SXH 5.01. And one of the things about Chopek that I like, they have really good products, but they also use the finest resources that they can in addition to their own. And one of the things, Autocalpa used to be MBBS and was acquired by the Sandoz Foundation in 2000. And what they do is that they produce some of the most important parts of a watch, primarily the whole escapement, balance, and hairspring elements of it. And one of the things you can see if you look closely on the Chopek SXH 5.01, you can see that it's made by Autocalpa. So you have a high quality thing that are high quality elements that are all part of a larger organization. The final one is called Elwin, and Elwin was integrated back in 2001. It's not the last one that they have, but the last one I wanted to mention. And what Elwin does is that they're a supplier in a little town called Motier, and they specialize in what's called bar turning. And they also produce all of these other little different parts that go into a watch. Pictured there, you have a screw and one of the bars of that could be a stem for a winding stem, and then you have a column wheel that they make. This is just a few of the things that Elwin makes, and it's all owned by the Sandoz family foundation as part of their watchmaking center. And the important thing about this is that each one of these units can exist to some extent on its own because they have parts and different elements that all watches need. And so some watch companies, especially the independents, rather than setting up a whole part of their company that makes things like screws and things like that, they say, oh hell, we just get them from Elwin. The same thing is true with some of the other parts. Even the movements, washer movements, are used by a lot of really excellent watchmakers. Anyway, I just wanted to give you some kind of idea of that when we talk about different parts, and it's often been dichotomized. It's either in-house or not in-house, but some of the finest things are done by a whole series of different elements. And as far as Parmigiani is concerned, this is part of an entire vertical structure that supplies everything for their watches. Okay, I'd like to hear your opinions, and until next time, this is Bill Sanders for Watch Art Sci, the Art and Science of Watch Collection, and this is an invitation to subscribe if you'd like.